Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Julie, and in this lesson, we're going to be working on Build Your Vocabulary, number 29 in the advanced section. So now, if you guys have already done the Build Your Vocabulary lessons 1 through 28, you will already know that, let me get our document. You will already know that this was supposed to be done already. Okay, here it is. You will already know that having a strong and large vocabulary is necessary for communicating with others, reading, writing, listening, and speaking in English. I chose words for you that are not typically found in a basic English program, but nonetheless are very important and very common English words. I want you guys to learn these words by heart and incorporate them into your daily speaking whenever possible. Now, here are the 8 words that we're going to be learning tonight. We have malevolent, obnoxious, baffled, omniscient, backlash, uptight, painstakingly, and omnipresent. Okay, so now let's see the definition of this word, uptight. This word means a person that is tense, anxious, worried, or nervous, and is unable to relax and be calm. I was really uptight about meeting my boyfriend's parents for the first time, but they were really nice, welcoming, and pleasant. Why are you so uptight? Is this your first time on a plane? She's really uptight because she was fired from her job and she just bought that really expensive sports car. I know when my husband is feeling uptight about things because he starts biting his fingernails. All the players were a little uptight because they knew they had to win that last game. A lot of supplies are on back order, and the workers are really uptight because they know that they will not be able to meet the deadline on several products. You seem to be really uptight and nervous about something. Is there something I can help you with? Which techniques do you use to help yourself relax and calm down when you are feeling uptight? Now the word obnoxious. This word means very offensive, unpleasant, or annoying. Please don't invite him to the party. He is the most obnoxious person that I know, and he will surely ruin the evening. The waiter sat us beside some really noisy and obnoxious tourists at the restaurant. He's an obnoxious comedian, but many people seem to like and enjoy his sense of humor. After midnight, you can expect all the people at the bar to become loud and obnoxious. Your brother is sometimes nice and helpful, and other times he is rude and obnoxious. She asked the flight attendant if there was another seat available because she didn't want to sit next to the obnoxious, crying and screaming child. That obnoxious woman that you invited kept blowing her nose while everyone was eating. Now the word malevolent. This word means having or showing intense hatred or vicious bad intentions. It also means wanting to cause harm unto others. The story was about a malevolent witch that terrorized the neighborhood for decades. I didn't look at him, but I could feel his malevolent gaze on me from across the room. She was never as successful and popular as her sisters, and this made her a malevolent and unhappy woman. I have never met such a malevolent person in my entire life. I believe I know who is responsible for these malevolent and false rumors. If you don't want to be treated in a malevolent way, always be kind, respectful, and courteous with others. She decided to change her circle of friends because she quickly discovered that they had a malevolent influence on her. The word omnipresent, which means widespread and existing or happening everywhere at the same time. When living in a big city, you can expect the sound of sirens on police cars, fire trucks, and ambulances to be omnipresent. He is a famous movie star, and whenever he goes out, the magazine photographers are omnipresent, hoping to get a great picture of him. These days, fast food restaurants are omnipresent. The delightful scent of roses was omnipresent in her flower garden. The police were omnipresent throughout the city after the bomb threat. I was so happy to go away to college to be away from the watchful eyes of my omnipresent parents. The pandemic was the cause of the omnipresent switch to online learning, and many prefer this new method of learning. Now the word backlash. This word referring to a strong and negative reaction to something, especially the implementation of a new law, unpopular political or social developments, or an unwanted event. People were protesting all over the city as backlash against the new government policies. Be prepared for a backlash from your loyal supporters if you decide to go forward with that plan. Is he really surprised about the angry backlash after imposing the new tax policy? The coach faced bitter backlash because of his team's poor performance during the game last night. It's no surprise that she received angry backlash after that social media post. She is always graceful and pleasing when out in public. She knows how to avoid situations that will cause negative public backlash and possibly damage her career and reputation. Painstakingly, referring to an action performed very thoroughly and diligently and with great care and effort. Each piece of Inuit art on display in this museum has been painstakingly handcrafted. This old church was painstakingly restored to its natural beauty 3 years ago. The surgeon painstakingly repaired the man's broken leg after the tragic accident. The artist painstakingly painted beautiful scenes on all the ceilings in the building. He spent several years painstakingly collecting facts and evidence before writing the book. Dinosaur bones have been painstakingly reconstructed and are now on display at the Museum of Natural History. The paintings and other precious works of art were painstakingly restored after the devastating fire. The rescue crews painstakingly removed each fallen piece of debris while looking for survivors after the building collapsed. Baffled, a person that is confused or unable to explain, express, or understand something. The investigators were baffled by the strange clues left at the crime scene. They are baffled about the cause of the fire that destroyed multiple buildings, but they suspect arson. Her parents are clearly baffled by her sudden change in behavior. The last math equation on the exam baffled me, and I just couldn't figure it out. The jury was baffled by the overwhelming amount of evidence presented in court, and the members were unable to reach a unanimous decision. I am baffled by this artist's abstract paintings, and I am unable to interpret them. His jokes aren't even funny, and I'm baffled by his success as a stand-up comedian. Once again, the meaning of his poem baffled me. I'm baffled as to why she left in such a hurry last night. Omniscient, referring to a person that has seemingly unlimited knowledge, understanding, and awareness. A person that is all-knowing. She had done extensive research on the topic and therefore was able to write her essay from an omniscient point of view. He always wants everyone to think that he knows everything about everything, but his facts are often wrong. He is not as omniscient as he seems to be. It's better to have an omniscient speaker to explain this long and complicated theory. They truly believed that their leader was the most powerful and omniscient. If you have any questions or encounter any problems, go see Steve. He is considered to be the omniscient one in the office. If you are so smart and so omniscient, you can choose my lottery numbers for the next draw on Friday night. And there we have it. That was Build Your Vocabulary in the Advanced section, number 29. So if you guys enjoyed that video and it helped you, you can put a like on the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment down below. If you guys want to improve your English quickly, you know what to do. You can get yourselves a copy of Basic English 3rd edition, flashy, published and distributed everywhere in the world by McGraw-Hill. This is a great book with plenty of exercises and vocabulary building exercises that will help you advance so much in your English. The answer key is at the back to support you while you are learning, available everywhere, of course, on Amazon. Also, if you want to improve your verb tenses, you can get a copy of English Verb Tenses. It's a great workbook filled with plenty of exercises to help you master your English verb tenses. Answer key at the back to support you while you are learning. Also available everywhere on Amazon. So that's it. That's all I have to say to you guys for tonight. So enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you in the next video. So goodbye for now.